doesn't love a pop of color? Hi everyone, I'm Zenobia Mertel. Thanks for joining us. This is Inspired Living, and I'm here today talking about a new business with my guest here, Elisabeth Irwin. And Elisabeth, who just started Pop of Color not too long ago, you're going to talk a little bit about how you overcame some fear to quit your 9-to-5 and jump into this world of decorating with balloons. Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, so I had already made the decision to leave my 9-to-5 in January of 2020 because I was pregnant with my second daughter and I knew I wanted to spend more time with my kids at home. And then, as we all know, the world came to a halt right after that. So I went through all of 2020, had a brand new baby, had my toddler at home, and was really missing having something for myself like I did with my 9-to-5, but I also knew that I didn't want to leave my kids again. So after thinking things through, I had been doing balloon garlands for a few years just for family and friends. I decided, why not try to make a business out of it? So I launched Pop of Color in late February, early March of 2021, and it has just taken off. So it's been really, really exciting.
It has blown up.
Yes.
So to say. So, you know, a lot of women find themselves in that position. They have a family, they want to do something different. How did you make that decision to stop the 9-to-5? Because with that becomes financial decisions. I mean, there's so much around it, but most people, how do you get over that hump to do that?
Yeah, so for me, I was lucky enough to have a really wonderful, supportive husband. He always supports my crazy, insane ideas. So I already had that support system in place. So to me, it was just kind of, you know, how do I get something back for myself that I can do for me personally that gives me a little bit more of a challenge while also being able to stay home with my kids full time. And that's where I decided to jump into balloons. It was something that I've always been really passionate about. I have a very strange love of everything balloons. It's really weird.
And do you like how I matched today?
I do. I do.
It was intuitive.
I know, you match perfectly. So yeah, it was just kind of an easy transition for me. The hardest part was making that final decision to actually create an LLC and make it a real business. There's something really different about doing something as a hobby and making a real business out of it. So the biggest challenge for me was just deciding, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go all in, and I'm gonna see where it takes me and see what happens from there. So that was the biggest thing.
That's very inspiring. And speaking of, how do you continue this journey in an inspired way? What would you say to people who maybe have made the transition? How do you live your most inspired life?
My most inspired life is by looking at other people who inspire me. So I spend a ton of time researching other balloon designers and stylists all across the country, even in the UK, and just seeing how they're doing things differently and what new techniques I can be including into my work. So that's incredibly inspiring to me. That's what pushes me to keep going. And of course, my children and my husband, they're always my biggest inspiration for doing everything I do.
So they're your little pops of color.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing that journey with us, and good luck as you continue. If you want to connect with Elisabeth and learn more about Pop of Color, you can find her on our website, inspiredmedia360tv.com. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Just love these.
Thanks.